what's the way forward? In your speech, you spoke so much about unity. Tell us more about your speech and why the emphasis was on unity.
We need a good environment for MPs to work. Currently, there have been serious divisions, as you are aware, arising from the aborted 2021 elections at Pan-African Parliament. There's been so much acrimony, to the extent that even to work as a parliament has become problematic. But I can assure you that my leadership will be a leadership of peace building, a leadership of unifying the MPs, so that we can work together and ensure that we achieve the objectives for which PAP was established. It's unfortunate that the divisions at Pan-African Parliament, the main cause is usually to do with foreign languages. And by that I mean people who speak this, whether they speak English, they speak French, Portuguese, tend to gravitate together as a force against other groups which speak a different foreign language. We have been impressing upon our MPs that in fact these languages are not African languages. We are Africans. If we talk of speak your mother language, you find that none on the continent will speak those other languages. So it's important that people realize that we can't be divided over issues of Anglophone, Francophone, Lusophone, and the rest. And that's why I've spoken very passionately about the need to unite the Pan-African Parliament. Because without that unity, even the quality of debates, the focus of debates itself is quite compromised. Because when we look more at the person who is debating than the substance of that debate. So yes, it's true, there is an obsession by the new leadership to ensure that we create unity within the Pan-African Parliament.
Citizens of Africa will be looking forward to PAP, and we know they have been saying that PAP has done nothing for Africa. What vision are you bringing that will make citizens of Africa look at you and say, he was here?
Now, when you talk about the vision for Africa, we have the Agenda 2063 for the continent. And institutions or organs of the AU are only there to ensure that we attain the 2063 agenda, which is the vision for the continent. And that's very important. PAP cannot have a vision separate from the African Union. We are simply contributing to the issue of the Agenda 2063.
You're going to contribute to that.
You see, for the role of Pan-African Parliament on the continent, first of all, is to provide a platform for citizens to speak to those issues that affect them. All of them are contained in Agenda 2063. They cover all sectors of life, from economy to politics to social life to health to education to infrastructure to visa regimes, all those things. The role of PAP, first of all, is to ensure that the programs of the AU are being implemented so that it is not just a matter of talking. AU walks the talk. That's the role of PAP. A parliament's role is to oversee that the programs are implemented. If they have not been implemented, why? You go to the people so that they also comment on what the AU is doing. Are those the right programs? If they are they being implemented? And are the resources of the continent, of the member states, being applied, used efficiently, effectively, without things like corruption and other malpractices? So within Agenda 2023, the role of Parliament is to make sure to follow on the milestones that the Union itself has set to achieve by Agenda 2063, sorry. And at the same time, we then also go back to see that the whole management systems within the EU, the issues of good governance, are we managing Africa? Are we managing the AU systems according to the expectations of the people? If people think that some aspects of the Agenda 23 need to be refined, restructured, abandoned, it's the duty of Parliament to say, yes, Agenda 2063, but we don't think we'll get there because there are certain deviations. Or people suggest that you should add another component to what you are doing. But the important thing is to ensure that Africans have the opportunity also. They have a platform to be able to speak. Pan-African Parliament, as you are aware, to achieve that, we invite people from different sectors. Sometimes even the media. We've held a media conference for the continent. Journalists have been here for 2 days sometimes. They debate issues across the continent. And we as Pan-African Parliament, we then present the recommendations directly to the heads of state when they meet at the assembly. We've heard speakers of the continent, industrialists, whether it's mining, whether it is infrastructure, we bring them to one conference, and then people debate issues. And it is through those forums that we get to hear the citizens' views.